Welcome on into the Divisional playoffs, and this is Mark Chat here on YouTube.com, and as always, we do our picks here. We're going to pick every single game here as far as the Divisional playoffs. Last week, I was 2-2. Overall, with the playoffs and the regular season, 31-21 picks are as outright wins. They do not factor any point spread. This kind of just gives me an idea. Kind of lets me break down the games because football is such a great sport to watch, and it's drawing on in. Drawing to a close. You have the 1 and 2 seeds coming back in action. Quickly, the season is closing out. Just as it seemed like yesterday that the season started, now it's drawing to an end. Divisional round playoffs, game 1. And again, these picks are just for entertainment purposes, should not be taken seriously. Don't bet the house, don't bet the college tuition money, don't bet your savings. First game, Chiefs versus the Colts. This has been a big ride for the Chiefs. Record-breaking quarterback. Since Hunt, you haven't really been. The Chiefs really haven't been firing on all cylinders, but still have an amazing offense and an amazing season. A season with Mahomes throwing to Hill, Kelsic, a lot of points. Now, just as well, here come the Colts, who've also had an amazing season. Just put this in perspective as far as the Colts and that fan base. You did not even have that whole disaster with the coach, searching for a coach initially, what happened with McDaniels. And then you hire Frank Wright. And then, you still had questions about your quarterback. And look what happened. It all, it worked out for the best. Luck, and what they did, what he has done. This team starts at 1-5, I believe, right? Make it to the playoffs, then go to Houston and just kind of run through Houston. Both quarterbacks are having a brilliant season. Kansas City, and they're all those blown losses at home when they're favorites, having never won a playoff game at home 25 years. Colts, are playing as well as possible. Won 10 out of 11 games. They could run. That defense for the Colts has been troubled before, but coming into this season has improved. Kansas City, lightning quick as well. I mean, really, what can you say? I think this is going to be a field goal game. And I believe it or not, I think both teams are very much offensively equal. And field goal game, I'm going to go with the Colts here, game 1. Game number 2, Cowboys versus the Rams. Rams, look, already with that coach in McVay, already branching off into members of that coaching staff becoming head coaches. Quarterback coach, going to be a head coach. Cowboys, they have they had a great win with Prescott. That third down pass that he did, that third down play, kind of sealed the game. They have a good sound defensive team through the Cowboys. If they score 20, the Cowboys, they could win. Don't trust either quarterback. Rams, since Cooper Kupp there, Not the same team has been out since Cooper Kupp has been out. Not the same team. Is Gurley really healthy? Both teams have big backs. But, the Rams have more upside. Rams, late touchdown. They could score those late touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they're not built to come back to lead after being down. They can't come back. This is a Rams game to win. Close game as well. I'm going to go with the Rams, game number 2. Game number 3. Pats 8-0 in the playoffs at home. And they're good on the road as well. Brady 7-0 against Rivers. Pats offense. The Pats offense can no longer win. The Pats, they just cannot win, no longer win by their offense, just by their offense alone. Gronk is not the same. They really have no deep threat anymore. So you're going to need the offense and the defense for the Patriots to be firing on all cylinders. The defense, that defensive front, this is what the game is going to come down to. The defensive front, and who could put more pressure on the quarterback. Chargers, pass rush will be the difference. That will be the difference in the game. That being said, I think this is the Chargers' year. Game number 3, give me the Chargers. Game number 4, Eagles versus the Saints. Eagles, great game last week, right? Saints, they got to put them away. This is the one thing about the Saints. They got to put them away. If you keep the Eagles around, you'll get back in it. Foles played a little loose last week, but he pulled it out when he needed to. If the Eagles can't get the pass rush going, Breeze will absolutely cut them apart. Ginn Jr., Ted Ginn Jr. on that team, he's explosive. Watch out for him. He makes big plays. It's going to come down to that big play. Saints, game 4. 4 picks for this week. Saints, Chargers, Colts, Rams. Hope all is well.